You've got a building that's also unmistakable inside, but there's a new name. Welcome to Northwest Stadium here in Landover, Maryland. Up next, a contest that keeps things all in the NFC between the New York Giants and the Washington Commanders. Leading the Giants is Brian Dable. Reached the playoffs in his first year in charge, but less wins each of the last 2 seasons. And on the other side, that's Dan Quinn. Second season now leading the Commanders, 8th overall as an NFL head coach. Here's Graham Gano out for the opening kick. And off we go from Northwest Stadium. Has this at the 6. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. So the Commanders' offense headed out for their opening drive. It's last season's Offensive Rookie of the Year at the helm, Brock. What a rookie season he had. Led his team to the conference title game for the first time since 1991. It's Jaden Daniels. Daniels going to throw to get us started. Has him on the quick hitter.
And I really think this is one of those moments where every starting quarterback in the opening, right? Week 1, all has a sense of gratitude. All has a smile on their face. You're one of 32 guys on the planet that get to start an NFL season.
Daniels hit, he lost the football. And it's picked up by the Giants. And they limit the damage on the return, but it is still a turnover. Man, this is a tough ask of your defense so early in a game, Brock, sending them out on short notice and a short field after you fumble it away.
But these are the critical moments defensively you got to live for, right? This is called sudden change. They practice this, and it's your time to put out this fire.
So out come the Giants, their first drive of the game coming up. And bringing them out, one of 2 quarterbacks taken in the first round of this year's draft. Out of Ole Miss, it's Jackson Dart.
Look, there are pressures that come along with being a first-round pick. You're expected to lead your team to bigger and better things right away, no matter the situation you're drafted into. To his credit,
he will take it in. Touchdown, New York! The Giants get a perfect start. They've gone up 6-0. Man, this offensive season has barely begun, and they are already, Brock, celebrating in that end zone. I mean, still basically a full 17 games to go. So far, so good.
Pay off all of that off-season work. The OTAs, the mini camps, getting the preseason, training camp, all of it. You can't do it much better than that.
That one right down the middle. And the Giants take a 7-0 lead as he starts this year 1 for 1. Ready to send this away. This one's fielded at the 40-yard line. And this will give him some decent field position here, partner. And this gets out to the 30. Now after the play, looks like we have somebody banged up. What we hope is it's nothing major. Don't want to see a serious injury less than a quarter into the season. All right, the Washington offense is set. Here comes 1st and 10. This is Ja'Cory Krosky-Merritt in it for the first time. And this defense is firing to begin the season, huh? Great play to get him behind the line. First play of the drive, lost a yard. Need to get it back and some change here. 2nd down.
And 11 at the 29-yard line.
From the gun, it's Daniels. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. For the second straight play, Brock, they're headed the wrong way, and that's going to bring up a tough 3rd down.
Yeah, let's give some credit to the defense here, Kate, right? We talked about explosive plays. Every offense is looking for them. But when a defense can go back-to-back, Jack, with the tackle for loss and a sack, well, they're more than doing their job.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. He's in trouble and gets brought down again. Well, not what you like to see. Still just in the opening quarter of the season, and they have an injured player out there. Let's hope it's nothing major as he gets looked at. Commanders punting on 4th down, and they're going to bring out the ever-reliable lefty vets, Tressway. And he's getting nothing on that return. They let him up almost at the exact spot that he fielded that punt. The Giants taking the field for their 2nd possession. And they take the field exactly where they want it to be, Brock. Up a touchdown early, and with the home crowd a little quieter than normal.
I'm not going to lie to you, Kate. I think most quarterbacks, competitors love playing on the road when they do just this. Just quiet them. Like, turn them against their own team. Real quiet after that opening touchdown. You score another one, they're going to start to murmur and might even hear a few blue birds.
Throwing the out route complete. We'll have a 4-yard gain on that one. He's taken down at the 44. To the line. Here's 3rd and 3.
And it's 3rd down.
From the gun, here's Dart. It's brought in by Slayton. And he's down. It looks like they made the stop at the 46-yard line.
A gain of 9
Give him 9 on that play, and it's enough for the first.
Giants, first down. 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason this is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
Pass is caught by Wandale Robinson. Good pass from the rookie out of Ole Miss, and it gets him a first.
13 yards.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him, only to drop your hips, cut right inside. Some good work. Help reset those chains.
Play action with Dart. It's incomplete. Should have been a catch downfield, but off his hands and to the ground it goes.
It's now 2nd and 10.
It's Scatterboo on 2nd down. He's got it in the red zone. And he's going to be stopped, but not before he gets him all the way down to that 15-yard line. Give him an 18-yard pickup there. And it's good for a New York first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 15-yard line.
Dart's going to tuck it and run. Nearly broke even, but the defenders followed that zone read well. It's going to cost him about a yard. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
Short pass brought in. And he maybe got back to the line there, but no further.
A gain of a yard makes it 3rd and 11.
3rd down now. Here's Dart. And the Commanders' rush brings him down. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down.
Staring down, that down in distance. It was going to take some type of big play offensively to extend the drive. But all that sack did was create a bigger play for the defense.
On 4th down, we'll see Graham Gano lead the Giants field goal unit out. Ball on the right hash, the distance 43 yards. The kick by Gano is good. And this one is center chains. Couldn't have hit that much better.
Independent kicker, man, that is a coach's best friend. Saves him so much stress to have a guy he can really trust to go out and hit it from that distance consistently. Because from that far out, no kick is a guarantee.
There's a return from the 7. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. The Commanders set to take over. And it's far from the first time we're seeing this unit head out, Brock. But what we haven't seen so far in this opening half, no, we haven't seen much in terms of yardage.
No, it's like they've written a few lyrics, but nowhere close to a song yet.
And he stopped after picking up 9, so they're set up well here with 2nd and 1. Less than a ruler needed here on 2nd down.
10 yards on the big
He's going to run again here with Krosky Merritt. And this defense is firing to begin the season, huh? Great play to get him behind the line.
I'm going to guess at some point, whether it's in the huddle or over there on the bench on the sidelines after this drive, QB's going to go apologize to that running back. He just ran him into one heck of a negative play.
3rd and short, Daniels has a man, it's Ertz. And he's down after getting this up to the 41. Offense getting set. Here's 1st and 10. Out of the gun, Daniels into the hands of Terry McLaurin. And he's going to be driven out of bounds. The gain gets this down inside the 35. First down now, ball at the 33.
Washington Commanders first down. 1st and 10 at the 33-yard
On the gun, a run for Krosky Merritt. Trying to make it happen, but no luck. This goes backwards on 1st down. They sent him with that sack in mind, Brock. We all saw what was coming. Still managed to clean up the play, even if it did come on the ground.
And you know why they call that a cat pressure from the secondary, Kate?
Tell me.
Because it's a seat.
It isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And for the second straight play, Brock, they're headed the wrong way. That's going to bring up a tough third down.
Hey, look, beyond having to pick yourself off the ground over and over again, all of these sacks in this first quarter have led to so much disruption. Kate, what do offense look for, especially early? Get myself into rhythm. Get myself into a tempo. What do defenses want to do? Wreck all of that, and that's exactly what this defense is doing.
Third and long for him here. Sends this to the end zone. This is going to be hit by a defender and knocked away. Incomplete as the end zone look comes up empty, Brock. They've got a fourth down decision to make. So they bring Tressway back out there for another punt. Back deep for the Giants, Tyrone Tracy. So this one sails over the sideline, and they'll spot it where a touchback would go at the 20-yard line. The Giants about to get to work on offense. And they are really starting the season off with a banger of a contest here, Brock. A chance to measure up against a division rival, and this win could be an important one to have in hand in just a few months. This is ahead for about 5. Stopped by the future Hall of Famer. More All-Pro nods than any active defender. It's Bobby Wagner. Run picks up 6, so that means it's 2nd and 4. Motion the tight end over. Going right back to Scantling. And this will only complicate matters for third down, partner. They're sent backwards. We're through one quarter of this opening weekend of football. It's a 10-0 ball game. We're back to Northwest Stadium right after this. Welcome back. We'll begin this second quarter with the Giants in possession. They start out with a 3rd and 6. Heads up play from the Giants there. They get to the loose ball and make the recovery. The Giants ready to punt, and they're going to send out the lefty, Jamie Gillen, for the kick. And hey, at least he held onto the football, but they will get nothing on that return. Now comes the Commander offense for another series. And as they get set, partner, gotta imagine they're bringing some urgency with them to the field this drive, too.
Yeah, I think you and I both know in calling these NFL games that sense of urgency can be replaced by full-blown panic in a hurry. So find a way to possess the ball and, more importantly, score some points.
Caught by Deebo Samuel. And in a blink, they are up to midfield before somebody manages to stop it. Gain 15 there. And that's going to give the Commanders a first down.
Commanders first down.
Daniels to throw. Finds him over the middle. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. We got 14 yards on that one. And that's good for a Washington first down.
Another Washington first down. 1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Hey, switch!
It's Cox. This is Jacory Krosky-Merritt. And he's going to work this down to the 32. Tyler Newman with the tackle. This is 2nd and 6 coming up.
It's now 2nd and 6.
Out of the shotgun. He'll give it to him inside. Ran into a wall that time. A couple of guys able to hold him right at the line of scrimmage. So 3rd down now.
Brought down right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. It's 3rd down and 6.
3rd and long. They're going to throw. Oh, he's going to run for it. And he's going to be down to within a yard of that red zone as the stop is made. It's a gain of 11 there. That picks up the first.
That's another Washington Commanders first down. 1st and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Krosky-Merritt gets it from the gun. That's a nice running there on that 7-yard gain. Make it second down.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, really bring it back to the defense.
Give them 2 yards on the run, and that leaves them just inches short for third down. Daniels keeps it himself. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into first and goal.
Gain of 2. And the Washington first down. First down and goal to go.
They'll try and punch it in. He's brought down by a collective effort there. Only 1 yard on the carry.
He was brought down at the
Okay, all right. There's a little progress on first and goal. You keep it safe, you push a little closer, and now you're set up for what you want to do on second down.
Inside give to Koski-Merritt. And the defense wins this rep. That's stopped at the line, and now they've got third and goal.
taken down right now.
Big moment for them here to begin this new season. Here's third and goal.
Brings up third and goal.
Shotgun snap to Daniels. And he is in. Touchdown, Washington. The Commanders start to fight back with their first points in this game. Tebow Samuel, the touchdown. Great opportunity to find a touchdown there, Brock, and they come through with 6.
Receivers want the ball everywhere on the football field. You start smelling the end zone, they really want their chance. And they will tell you as a quarterback, just give me an opportunity and I'll make a play. He sure did.
That one splits the uprights. And the Commanders cut it to a field goal game. Raleigh set up and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. Tyrone Tracy now to return. A decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. The Giants and running back Cam Scadaboo trotting back out there. They didn't add to their lead last time out, so they punted it away, but still ahead and able to add to it here. Getting a pistol formation here first as they come to the line. From the pistol, give to Scadaboo. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
Made it all look so simple, didn't he? That linebacker sorting right through the traffic, finding the runner. That's instincts come to life.
He's running with it. Short pick up to their own 31. Tackle made by Von Miller. Third down, they need 7.
It's third and 7.
They'll throw, third and long. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. And that'll bring up fourth down. The Giants are set to punt. Jalen Lane back deep for the Commanders. And he'll have his fair catch right along the 25. The Commanders and QB Jaden Daniels headed out for their next look on offense. And all that's needed here, Brock, is some repeat execution from that last series. Of course, gotta expect the defense has made some adjustments after giving up that touchdown.
And that is the beauty of this game we love so much. Those back and forth adjustments on the sidelines. And can this offense do what it did a drive ago? And that is stay one play ahead of their defensive foes.
It's a 4-yard pickup, and that's gonna bring up 2nd and 6. It's a design boot. Connects on the crosser. And this one breaks beautifully as they're going to get it forward to their own 45. He picks up 15 on the play. That's going to give the Commanders a first down.
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage. Sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play. Just like that.
He'll knife his way through for a pick of a 4. So 2nd and 6 awaits on the other side. We've reached our 2-minute warning. More coming up from Northwest Stadium. Stick around. They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. Daniels back to throw. Rolling into enemy territory. And he's got this one down to the enemy 35 before they force him out. To the line and set. Here we go, first down. And the gun, they give it to him inside. And his effort results in maybe 2 yards, but nothing more.
He's tackled at the 32-yard
After the
line.
3-yard pickup, it's second and 7.
Brings up second and 7.
This time it's a passing play. He'll try and run this. And Daniels with a smart business decision, sliding down after getting that first. The Giants using their first timeout. And they are quite frustrated having to call that after giving up the first. Coming to the line for another first and 10. From the red zone on first. And he gives himself up after a short gain. Timeout calls, and that's going to be the second for New York. As they'll meet and decide what to do on this second down.
8-yard line.
Rolling back gets the handoff. He's going to have the Washington touchdown. The Commanders get some late points and the lead. They kept it on the ground as opposed to airing it out, and that time, well, Rob, the grab game paid off.
Well, these great rushing attacks down here that could score rushing touchdowns, it takes the whole party getting involved. Yeah, the burst of the running back was tremendous. How about the launch of his blockers right off the line of scrimmage? That's a touchdown the entire way, and it took the entire group offensively.
That one right down the middle. And the Commanders take a 4-point lead.
14. Giants 10.
The Commanders kickoff unit out and ready as they send this away. Here's Tracy on the return. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. Now here comes the New York offense. They're getting close to a minute to play, Brock, and they're going to need that time with a long field ahead. On first down, here's Starks. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up second down.
That's now the third sack of the game, and I know how these defenders start to think, how many more can I tally up before this one's over? Still a bunch of game time. And this defense, well, they're feeling it.
Second down and 19 yards to go after that sack. Dart out of the shotgun. On him again. He goes down again. The Commanders take a timeout. They're first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
It's third down.
This is a tough spot to be in. It's third and very long. Out of the gun this time. Here's Dart. Go right side is caught by Robinson. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. Washington calls it second timeout.
It's fourth down.
And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
Gillen in punt
Here's
formation.
Jamie Gillen on again for the punt. He fields it at his 43. And he's hit before he can get anything on that return. The Commanders ready to get their offense out there for the final time in the first half. And they'll need to be judicious in using that final timeout, Brock, but they still could put a scoring drive together before the break. Daniels on first down. Buckeyes are holding up. They're able to drop it. After one play, this drive might already be in trouble. That's going to push him back for second down.
That is now the 5th sack this offense has had to endure in the first half alone. We're on a double-digit pace here, and I'll tell you what, I know how these defensive coordinators work. They can feel the blood in the water. They are not going to stop getting after this quarterback until this offense can find a way to protect itself.
From the gun, it's Daniels. He doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. It brings up third down.
Incomplete on the throwaway. Cordell Flott on the coverage.
Krosky Merritt straight ahead. Hands around him, he's got space. And he's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. Well, 3rd and 15, you don't see many of those picked up, partner, but they found a way.
And the Commanders.
One final shot before the half. And he's not going to get something done. They take him down. So that's how our first half's going to end. A momentum-building play for their defense.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to the downtown Orlando studios. Scott Hansen and crew with you for a short and sweet halftime, as this game's had a little bit of everything to it. We'll find out which side can establish some tempo in the third quarter as we're ready to kick off the second half. Back out to our commentary team, Kate Scott and Brock Hewer.
Thanks so much, Scott. While we checked in with Scott in Orlando, our two teams here, no doubt, made some adjustments. It's a close game here as we get ready for our third quarter. Here's Tracy on the return. This makes it up to the 25. So to begin the third quarter, the New York offense returning to the field. They'll try to get that ground game established better than they did in the opening half, Brock. See if they can attack that deficit. Giants lining things up. 1st and 10. Scatterbrain out from the gun. He's able to drive that pile about a yard. Brought down by the future Hall of Famer Bobby Wagner. Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Dart setting in the throw here. Traded over the middle. He got mighty close, didn't he? But they marked him just short of the first. He's at the 34. 3rd down, 1 yard to go.
And it's 3rd down.
Running with Scatterbrain. And what a play. They never gave him a shot to get that single yard. He's going to lose some yardage. 4th down coming up.
It's after plays like these, Kate, I love to study the body language. What is that offense doing after getting stuffed inside on a run like that? And more importantly, how much does it energize that defense?
He's got it at the 24. And he's brought down before the return gets far. Washington ready to go on offense as they take the field. And they take the field in good but not great shape, Brock. They've got that lead, but no doubt they'd love to see it grow.
Yeah, just having the lead does take some pressure off. It doesn't change the sense of urgency. It's always on tilt in the NFL, but it should allow them to operate a little more freely.
Starting on the ground here, Kronsky Merritt. And into a sea of bodies he goes. Looks like they'll get about 3 out of it.
He's taken down at the 33-yard line.
Throwing now, Daniels. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. That was Terry McLaurin on the target. And that means 3rd down coming up.
3rd down and 7.
Throw here, 3rd down. Complete beyond the marker. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
Commanders, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Part of the reason I leave you pregame, Kate, and get down to that field and watch these guys throw and catch is I want to see their timing. I want to see their anticipation. That is picture perfect right there. Crossing out going that quickly tells me these two are on the same page.
Only 2 yards, and it brings up 2nd and 8.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8 at the 46-yard line.
Reaction now with Daniels. Completed left side to Samuel. He makes it in for the Washington touchdown. The Commanders push their lead further to start the half. Tebow Samuel the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. I should know this by now, Brock. I don't know if you're a Broadway guy, but there's a lot of names that belong on the playbill for this lead we've got here, but his name belongs on the marquee as he brings in his 2nd touchdown.
Yeah, a bunch of contributors all throughout this roster. No, brother. And with 2 scores now, it's what, a 2-score game? Easy to see he's been one of the key actors throughout.
That one splits the uprights. And the Commanders drive their lead to 11. That's going to be taken in at the 8. This manages to get just beyond that 30-yard line. Here come the Giants, ready to take over again on offense. And I'm sure they're tired of bringing out the punter, Brock. They're hopefully going to give him some rest this time around and find some points to go after that lead. New set of downs for him from the 31. They'll go play action. Here's Dart. And there, it's Malik Neighbors. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield.
17 yards. And the Giants first down.
Driving forward with Scatterboo. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. Even 5 on that carry, bringing up 2nd and 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
On the handoff, here's Scatterboo. And he takes it up and across midfield to Commanders territory. Now they're whistling for a timeout here. Somebody's shaking up on the play. Not the way he wanted to begin his rookie season. Wow, let's hope it doesn't cost him much time. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. From the gun, here's Dart. He's going to run for it. They get there to take him down right around the 41. That goes as a 4-yard pickup, and it gets him a first down.
And the Giants first down. A 4-yard pickup on the play. First down, New York.
Staying between the tackles with Tracy. They're coupled together a yard there. All down by Dorrance Armstrong.
Dorrance Armstrong. 1-yard gain.
Now Dart's going to the air. Short pass brought in. And he's tackled for a short gain.
Complete to Theo Johnson.
3rd down now. Here's Dart. That's caught for the first. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
It's a gain of 8. That's another Giants first down.
Just get this guy touches. I don't care how, I don't care when. Just find unique ways to get this running back the ball, and over time, he's going to make you pay.
He shovels this one forward. And he'll get it down to the 24-yard line. 5 still to go here. This is 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and
Play action with Dart.
at the 24-yard line.
Fights off the pressure, but there's too much pressure, and he's brought down. It's the 5th time they've gotten their first sack of this one, Brock. And they're going to try for number 6 on 3rd down.
Hey, I understand that call. You try to get play action to get away from the rush. The problem is this defense has just been relentless.
It's a nickel look from the Commanders. 3rd down. Trying the right side with Tracy. His run, that's about 4, but he's still well shy of that marker. It's 4th down.
They'll come away happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign they're getting some good push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
On 4th down, we'll see Graham Gano lead the Giants field goal unit out. From the right hash, about 45 yards out. The kick by Gano is good. And that brings the deficit back within a score, 8 points.
That's why they spend all the time on the practice field during the week. That kind of operation. Perfect rhythm, perfect timing, and 2 for 2 for this kicker.
He fields it from the 8. Pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. Dan Quinn sending his Commanders out for another drive. They've certainly had no issues scoring, but their opponents have been right there with them, so they could really use some more points on this drive. Drive starts with an option, right side. He's going to be taken down here after he takes it to the 45. That's 16 on the pickup. And that's good for a Washington first down. Just one play into this drive, and they are already sitting on their own 45. Running down to the pistol, Kowski Merritt. He gets forward, that's about 4 yards. Devon Holland there to make the stop.
Some offenses, well, they prefer to go run in that RPO situation. It's a safer call, a little more conservative. But in this case, it gets him just as many yards as a short completion would have.
Defender's there, and he forces the incompletion. Good play to bring about this 3rd down. Out of the gun, Daniels. and get rid of it. Not the play they wanted. It's going to be 4th down. The Commanders ready for the punt. It'll be Tress Way doing the honors. New York taking over once again. The offense heading out. And they have tried on occasion to ramp up their passing game, but nothing has worked with consistency yet, Brock. Might be why they trail near the end of this 3rd quarter.
You sure love teams who excel on the ground, right? You love a physical game of football and can hammer the opponent. In today's NFL, it's just impossible to win if you don't have a passing component that's balancing it out.
Big gain, 14 on the play. And the Giants are going to have the 1st down.
A gain of 14. 1st down, Giants.
Boy, they sure found the right route at the right time to hit the soft spot in that coverage. And that slant, it goes for big yardage.
Going on 1st down, it starts. Has a man on target to Johnson. He's taken down, but he's got it to the 29. He finds 37 yards on the play to move those chains.
It's a gain of 37. That's another Giants 1st down.
We've reached the end of 3 in our Week 1 opener. It's Giants football. They're on a mission here. They trail entering the 4th. You keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. Handoff. Oh, he lost the football. Oh, they got it back. They can try and salvage something. And credit to him, he's able to get this beyond the line. A small positive on a play that nearly ended in a turnover. After a fortuitous recovery, this will be 2nd down. Darts back to throw. This one's just the left side. They get this down to the 7-yard line. They get 19, and now they're going to have 1st and goal.
That's another Giants 1st down. 1st and goal, Giants.
Shotgun snap, a gift to Tracy. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, Don. He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal. Line of scrimmage once again, that 7-yard line as they get set, 2nd and goal. Here goes Dart to the air. Pressure, and he's going to be dropped. Well done by the Commanders defense. Quickly, their chances at the end zone are running out, Brock. It's 3rd and goal.
That is some serious defensive urgency that really does, Kate, match the situation we're in. This is a 1-score game. Even though they have gotten after this quarterback all game long, they know they can't let up now.
A big moment for them here to begin this new season. Here's 3rd and goal. 3rd and long for him here. He's in trouble, and they bring him down again. And the defensive down away from completing this stand. It's 4th and goal.
All right, to the point of the game, Kate. Now, we got to get the ball out of our hands. He is just taking a beating all game long, and on this drive, yet again, find a way to protect, find a way to run, and get the ball out of his hands.
It's one of the biggest moments of the game for Graham Gano. Ball on the right hash, the distance 43 yards. Kicked well, and this is good! And that brings things a little closer here late.
Such a perfect example of a kicker just doing his job. And now, it's incumbent upon that defense to give him and their offense another shot.
Starting from the 5. And this drive will start inside the 25. The Washington offense getting set for its next possession. They struggled to produce on that last series, but better results ahead as they take possession here. Commanders to the line now, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10. They'll start this series with an option left. And they're able to drive him out as he reaches the 45. So a new set of downs. Here we go, first and 10.
22 yards.
This one set up for Daniels. And this is across midfield. They're going to stop him at that 45-yard line. Making it even 10 on that play. And that's going to give the Commanders a first down.
Washington Commanders first down.
Giving this to Krosky-Merritt. And he'll come up with a gain of 3 on the run up the middle.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a first down.
Second down give to Krosky-Merritt. Well, that's not what the offense style, though. They stick him for a loss. It's going to be third down.
Is Alexander on the stop. A loss of 2 yards. It's 3rd and 9.
Here he goes, third and long. This is hauled in by Samuel. And they bring him down around the 34. After that play, we see some concern out there, and now we know why. That's our top pick in the draft who's shaken up. Boy, they had big expectations for him this season. Hopefully this turns out to be nothing. So they'll head up here, first and 10 from the 34. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. Not the way to begin a new set of downs, Brock, as they drop it behind the line. With each carry he gets, Brock, I'm starting to wonder, is this going to be the last touch that he gets in this game? Because it hasn't been a great performance for him.
No, individually, collectively, and you can look up front, right? They've just not been winning the battle enough push, enough drive to get this running game going.
Goes down, line to gain 9 yards out.
It's a gain of 4. Brings up third.
Air it out on third. Got it for a moment, but a great defensive play. Just loose, incomplete.
Well, that took some force right there. That took some serious defensive effort to force the incompletion. You're not going to see a lot of guys ever let go of a football when they got a first down right in their midst. That force, that contact separated man from ball.
50-yard attempt.
Got all of it, and this is good. And they're going to grow their lead late, but still a one-score ball game.
Kate, it's 3 more on the scoreboard, but both sides really know it's all about one possession here in the fourth quarter when it really matters.
Return coming from the 6. And this gets out to the 30 before he stopped. The Giants offense all set to get started. And their last drive did end in points. Not as many as they wanted, though. They had to settle for that field goal despite advancing the football pretty well. So first and 10 now from the 30. Darts out of the shotgun. Hits him on the end route. And he's going to have this down to the 42-yard line. He'll move the sticks after ripping off a gain of 28. One play in, Brock, and this drive is already in enemy territory. On first down, here's Darts. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And there's the stop after he drives this down to the 13. It's a 29-yard gain. And it's good for a New York first down.
That's another Giants first down. First and 10 at the 13-yard line.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
He's got it. And they're going to have first and goal after he picked up a nice chunk there.
12 more yards. That's another Giants first down. First and goal, New York.
A handoff to Tracy. And he's in for the touchdown. The Giants down by only 2 in the fourth.
Touchdown.
All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now up to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
They knew what they had to do. First the touchdown. Now a 2-point try to tie it.
Giants will line up for the
All or nothing, they'll run it. And he made the line of scrimmage, but not that goal line. Defense there to shut down that 2-point attempt. Well, Brock, I love the creativity. Trying to catch him a little bit off guard there, but I'm sure some people seeing that call are gonna say, just give it to your back and keep it simple.
Like give it to Marshawn in the Super Bowl simple?
I mean, maybe. I wasn't gonna go there, but yeah, maybe. We're down to a 2-point difference as they send the kick away. As this at the 6. He stopped on the run back of the 27. The Commanders and QB Jaden Daniels headed out for their next look on offense. And you may as well call him a constant headache that this defense has had to deal with all game long. I mean, they game plan to slow down his passing work, but it's been his rushes that have really broken the spirit of this unit. It's an option right that begins this drive. Dodges another stop. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. Great start to this drive. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield after just one play.
Washington, first down.
They go inside give to Merritt. And he's only going to get 2 or 3 yards on that one. So timeout comes in. It looks like the defense using its first stops this game as we get close to our 2-minute warning.
Now 2nd and 6.
4 yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6. From the gun, it's Daniels. Dumps it off to his running back. He crosses the 35. And they're on him to send him out right before he gets to that 30-yard line. We've set it downs for him from the 31.
And the Commanders, first down.
Merritt on his own read. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. And the defense choosing not to let the 2-minute warning run just yet. They're going to call time. 2:06 left in our contest. Now nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Shotgun snap to Daniels. Hits him on the out route. And he's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out.
A gain of 12 yards. That's another Washington first down.
They'll give it to him inside. And they're going to be set up block with 1st and goal on the other side of the 2-minute warning. We've hit the 2-minute warning here in Landover. Commanders lead by only 2. 1st and goal, they go option. And the defense holds Brock. They catch him at the 4. He only gets back to that line of scrimmage. Whistles after that play for an unfortunate sight. A player hurt in the first game of the season. Training staff out to work on it. Another chance at 6. It's 2nd and goal. He's going to be driven backwards. Looks like he's at the 8. Maybe the wrong read on the option there, Brock, but it kind of looked like the defense had both reads picked up pretty well there.
I'd agree with you because the option, you're trying to option off of one defender, like a 2-on-1.
Yeah.
That time, well, the defense was all over it. Tremendous pursuit to knock him backwards.
He's taken down. And the defensive down away from completing this stand. It's 4th and goal.
I know the scoreboard doesn't say it, but this has been a winning effort up front defensively. One of the keys to their success was going to be this pass rush and sacking the quarterback, and they can check that box.
Jake Moody now in a high-pressure spot. From the same spot as an extra point here, 32 yards. Tracking for it, and it's good! And now their lead will push out beyond the field goal.
So after that make, a field goal won't cost them the lead, but a touchdown still ties it, or likely probably puts them down a point. Okay, this is one of those moments where the defense now has clarity. They know what the stakes are and what they have to defend.
He's brought down what looks like the 24-yard line. The Giants about to get to work on offense. And that last drive, no answer from what they were doing through the air, so expect some tighter coverage this time around. The New York offense ready to get going here. It's 1st and 10. Back to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. He reaches the sideline, clock stops, runs. The defense holds him to a gain of
It's a gain of 7. Brings up
Setting up to
2nd
pass.
and 3.
No place to go, so he just threw it away. Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down and 3.
Gonna throw it.
Go.
And he just gets rid of this one, but unfortunately, that means 4th down coming up.
There's not a quarterback alive that enjoys throwing it away on 3rd down. That's a good case right there of live to play another day. Live to play another series and don't put the ball in harm's way.
Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. And he had it, but no, can't complete the process of the catch. And they wind up turning it over on downs. No timeouts remaining here, partners, so they can just run out this clock.
It's a turnover on downs.
It is a one. Daniels will keep it. So next to the nation's capital, it's a home win for the Commanders. And this isn't just any 1-0 start for them. They pick up what could end up being a key division victory to have later in this season. So that'll do it for this one. With Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. It's a win for the Commanders. As with that, we sign off from D.C.